Like and subscribe to support the channel. Donations welcome.
The courtroom door closed behind me, the echoing silence a stark contrast to the cacophony of emotions swirling within. Asylum granted. The words hung in the air, a fragile promise whispering of a future once unimaginable. Yet, the relief was quickly tempered by a wave of profound uncertainty. The battle was won, but the war, the arduous process of rebuilding a life, had only just begun. The immediate aftermath was a blur of paperwork, appointments, and the overwhelming sense of being adrift. While the asylum grant provided legal status, it didn't magically conjure a home, a job, or a support network. The initial euphoria gave way to the stark reality of navigating a new system, a new culture, and the profound emotional toll of leaving everything behind. One of the first hurdles was securing housing. Many asylum seekers, like myself, arrived with little more than the clothes on our backs. The initial assistance from refugee resettlement agencies proved invaluable, offering temporary shelter and guidance. However, these resources are often limited, and the transition to permanent housing frequently involved navigating a complex system of applications, waiting lists, and financial constraints. Finding affordable housing in a bustling city while grappling with language barriers and cultural differences felt like scaling a mountain. The language barrier was another significant obstacle. Even with a basic understanding of English, effective communication remained a daily challenge. Simple tasks like grocery shopping, attending medical appointments, or interacting with landlords became unexpectedly complex. This language barrier wasn't simply a matter of vocabulary. It involved navigating cultural nuances and subtle social cues that could easily lead to misunderstandings or misinterpretations. Language classes, while helpful, were a slow process, leaving me feeling frequently frustrated and isolated. Employment proved equally challenging. My professional experience, valuable in my home country, didn't automatically translate to the American job market. The recognition of foreign credentials, particularly in highly specialized fields, proved a laborious process, involving extensive documentation, evaluations, and often a significant pay cut. Many asylum seekers found themselves underemployed, taking low-wage jobs that didn't fully utilize their skills and education simply to make ends meet. The initial sense of optimism often waned under the weight of financial insecurity and the daily struggle to maintain a stable livelihood. Accessing healthcare presented another set of complexities. While the asylum grant provided a pathway to healthcare, navigating the system was daunting. Understanding insurance policies, locating doctors who spoke my language, and grasping the intricacies of the American healthcare system were significant obstacles. The emotional trauma experienced during the flight from my homeland, the stress of the asylum process, and the anxieties of rebuilding my life often exacerbated pre-existing health conditions, placing additional strain on my emotional and physical well-being. The social integration process was equally challenging. Despite the kindness and support from many, a sense of alienation persisted. The cultural differences, the language barrier, and the emotional scars from my past left me feeling isolated and disconnected. Building new friendships and establishing a sense of community took time, patience, and conscious effort. Joining community groups, participating in cultural events, and attending religious services offered some solace, providing a space to connect with others who shared similar experiences or offered understanding and support. However, amidst the challenges, glimmers of hope emerged. The act of building a new life, however arduous, held a certain empowering quality. The small victories, securing stable housing, finding a job, enrolling in language classes, served as reminders of the progress made and the resilience displayed. Each step forward instilled a renewed sense of purpose, a feeling of control in a life that had once felt utterly chaotic and unpredictable. Support groups for asylum seekers became invaluable during this transition period. These groups provided a safe space to share experiences, exchange advice, and build a sense of community. Connecting with others who understood the unique challenges of navigating a new life after trauma fostered a sense of belonging and helped to alleviate feelings of isolation and despair. These groups also served as a vital source of practical information, offering guidance on everything from finding affordable health care to accessing legal services. One of the most unexpected aspects of life after Asylum was the rediscovery of hope. The initial focus on survival, on simply ensuring basic needs were met, gradually shifted. As stability emerged, a space opened up for pursuing personal goals, for envisioning a future beyond survival. This rediscovery of hope wasn't a sudden epiphany, but a gradual process, a quiet unfolding of possibilities as the initial anxieties and uncertainties began to subside. The journey to integrating into American society was, and continues to be, a long and complex one. But it is a journey undertaken with the knowledge that the past, while painful, does not define the future. The struggles faced, the obstacles overcome, have shaped a resilience, a strength of character previously unknown. The challenges serve as a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, adapt, and ultimately thrive in the face of unimaginable adversity. The life built after Asylum is a testament to perseverance, a life reborn from the ashes of the past, a life finally free from the shadow of persecution. The future, though still unwritten, holds the promise of peace, security, and the opportunity to build a life worthy of the sacrifices made to reach this sanctuary. The journey is far from over, but the destination, a future of hope and stability, is now within reach. This new life, painstakingly built, is a victory won not only through legal battles, but through the relentless resilience of the human spirit.
Like and subscribe for more content.